Hi, welcome to Tarot by Naveen. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you here. Okay, so clearly I am a tarot card reading channel. I offer general card readings, money career readings, love readings, oracle readings where you get to interact with the universe and your own intuition, forensic readings where we kind of give a personal deep dive into you personally, internally, and spirit path readings. Well, that's where we go into the external energies and what's surrounding you, your higher self, the big picture, and karmic lessons and stuff like that. And if you were like very anticipated, like really want to see what the next reading is coming out, while being a part of the YouTube page is a great benefit, if you want to see early readings, you might want to consider becoming a Patreon member, because that is where you can get early readings. On the Patreon page, you will also have access to the shop where I plan to introduce bonus readings and also a choose your stack reading. So you get to like choose from 3 different stacks. So yeah, there on the Patreon page is like a key membership membership and a Lotus membership, so you get to choose. Oh yeah, and I also offer personal readings, so if you want to check that out, look into the description box below. You can also donate to the channel. All of these ways are great ways to help support the growth and development of the channel. So becoming a YouTube subscriber, a Patreon subscriber, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so that's a lot. So now let's get into your reading. Okay, Aquarius, hi. Welcome to the channel. This is Tarot by Naveen. We're going to get into your love reading now for the time frame of June the 22nd to July the 17th of 2026. So we have your tarot cards here, your, what do you call it, clarification cards, skipper cards, and also your angel message. So let's see what's happening for you in love, Aquarius. Okay, 9 of Swords. So Aquarius, right now it would seem in your love life, your love world, there's so much ebbings of thoughts that circle your mind, kind of sometimes stress you out, sometimes concern you of yourself, or concern you of what other individuals or an individual may be thinking towards you regarding possibly giving you a chance towards establishing a sense more like a friendship that might lead to a romantic interest, or even in certain cases moving forward in a romantic interest. For some of you, you might be already in a relationship, and you're just wondering if the person is on the same vibe, the same page to take things to another level. That's definitely there for some of you. But if a good handful of you, if you're single, it's like you meet certain individuals and it kind of goes nowhere, or the option to explore things more kind of evaporates, or something like that. And you just wonder to yourself, will you connect with anyone? Will anyone like grasp what it might be to give this communication, or this kind of spending some time together, exploring the possibility, to see where it could go, to possibly give things a chance, because it's like you know what you have to offer, but at the same time you are respecting yourself, whereby even though you're feeling all of these anxieties, all these kind of sometimes worries, or sometimes you think of the worst thing, and sometimes you can kind of be hard on yourself sometimes, and thinking that you might be, or the type of person that you are may be kind of daunting for another person in one reason or another. But you have so much respect for yourself, whereby, and love for yourself, whereby you don't kind of kowtow yourself to make someone comfortable in a certain way that's unbecoming of your nature, of who you are. You don't kind of like um, compromise your morals in certain other aspects. You want someone, who appreciates what you have to offer and is willing and wanting to explore it. You're not going to force it, but it's like it's just frustrating sometimes to you. It's coming through with a nine of swords, and you're always like asking, what's the reason why? Like, is it your physical features? Is it because you communicate too much? Is it because maybe you don't communicate enough, or maybe you're not communicating in a subject matter where they find interest, or so many other different reasons. Aquarius, I can see so many of these nine of swords kind of giving you pause, giving you, you know, some, you want someone. I'm sensing you want someone where you can have an intellectual stimulus conversation who really connects with you on varying levels. All I could say is that, you know what, it's not you in so many respects, but there's a vibration that needs to take place. And if you just haven't found that person yet, I have faith that love will enter your life in some way or some manner. We'll see what else the cards have to say. And if you're already in a relationship, and you're having these particular anxieties about if things are going to go another place, or perhaps elevate, or or maybe you're in the startings of some type of friendship where you would like it to go somewhere. Maybe have that honest conversation, that talk, that openness with the individual or individuals, and see exactly where their mind is, so that you can have a clear framework of what you're currently involved in. And that's definitely for some of you who are in some type of connection right now. So you have both frames right there, the single and those who are in the middle of something, or potential of something. That's a lot coming through with one card. My goodness. Let's see further clarification. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. There we go. So Aquarius, this is coming forth whereby for some of you, you do need to move forward and express yourself, with who you might fancy, or who you might have already a connection with of sorts. Okay, there is an appreciation for your authenticity coming through the Knight of Wands. Someone who loves your adventurous spirit, your spontaneity, your fun exuberance. They love your creativity. They love that spark that you bring, that you shake things up in a very unique and kind of like just enriching way. Okay, so continue to be playful in this. Continue to be adventurous. Continue to kind of expand your energies with this person, or these individuals, whatever type of relationship that you might be in, or friendship you might be in, to further go in other areas. And I sense there's a level of flexibility that you are also going to garner or grow into as well in certain respects, because of their excitements and their proclivities of sorts. And it's going to be adventuring together on that, and learning and growing. So there is a good, strong possibility of further nurturing something that's already existing. Now, for some of you who are single, this is someone who, some of you, you've possibly already met this person or spoken with this person, or a spark has already happened. They might start rushing into your life unexpectedly, unawares, with kind of like an invitation to hang out, or to meet up and explore varying activities or whatever have you, or they'll express like an interest for your company of sorts, and that could have the potential to cultivate something. Again, if you're also single, this could be a new person who is bringing up the courage to approach you. You have put yourself out there, I sense, with the Knight of Swords. It's just that you may be getting back certain answers of certain people, but people that you don't really have an interest in. But one or two of those people may be this Knight of Wands, and they just may surprise you, is what I'm hearing. Um, you may be aware of them, but you have not been aware of them fully in the capacity of or possible romance. Okay, so in the aspect of love, Aquarius, love is entering your life and it's entering with a level of passion. But what I'm also sensing is that this passion could be very kind of new and volatile. Like the kindling isn't fully kind of matured in certain respects. So even though it may come in a very exciting way, it might be also up to you to help kind of garner kind of con, kind of curtail or it's kind of take the fire and put certain proper well, I guess I don't know how to build fire, but certain woods, certain different type of wood, certain frameworks to hold the fire. It may be up to you to help secure the fireplace. I'll say it like that because this could be, in certain respects, a come and going passion of sorts, but it has an interest. I think it depends also how you correspond or how you relate into this, whether you're going to further stoke it or you're going to come on really strong in such a way where you blow the fire out of sorts. But yeah, that's coming through as like manage the opportunity. Okay. Let's see what your further clarification card is coming through. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. So again, the Eight of Swords, it's coming through and reflecting of the Nine of Swords for a second. And also a little bit of the Knight of Wands. See, it's like certain logical answers or certain people's viewpoints, could be your family, could be your friends, could be things in the past that have been said. And again, it's you not allowing yourself to be curtailed in expectancies or the full-on wishes of others, but still being true to yourself, allowing yourself to be free in your decision, even if you may feel pulled in one way or another, or disappointed in one way or another. The Eight of Swords is also coming through with the Knight of Wands, basically like kind of what I just said. There's going to be almost convincing towards an action or a motion forward, and it could be different elements, different people, different rationales of sorts. Could be from this individual, but you have to keep it like a level head and see that you are not beholden to these emotions. You don't have to react in the expected way of these emotions. You don't have to answer in the traditional sense. You are free to choose to move and interact how and when is comfortable with you. You may be excited about this, but at the same time, you're not going to get swept away from this potential. Okay? So, and it's almost like you're the one keeping more of the level head, but you're also the one kind of wrestling with all of the like practical and heartfelt and serious questions that may have not been shared or contemplated with either party per se together just yet. But it's up to you to kind of nurture the potential of this, whether you're in a relationship, going into a possible relationship, or being single, while not being overtaken by the passions or the multiplicity of what do you call it? I don't want to say identities. I want to say personalities. Yes, that's it. You don't want to be overtaken by the multiplicity of personalities. It's almost like you're giving certain aspects also a fair chance and want to give certain things a fair chance if certain things reciprocate in a reasonable manner. Let's see what your Kipper card has to say. And we have, yeah, the house. Because you have a very secure, very reasonably grounded direction and purpose and framework for your life, for your mindset, for your relationship, where you would like things to go. There is a there is a concrete understanding of the type of life, the type of almost modality that you want to live, and something that it has to complement. Like the connection has to complement, and you want to share this lifestyle. You want to share this framework, and also there is a little bit of flexibility when it comes to the decor of the building and everything. But the framework has to be sound. It has to be strong, and that's what you would give more credence to or more energy to. But it has to meet those needs within you. You know what I mean? It's a complicated thing. I mean, love is complicated, but this is straight up deja vu. By the way, I feel like I've done this before. Um, but yeah, Aquarius. Starting off, yeah, it's a bit complicated. It's not entirely easy. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of you being hard on yourself with certain questions as well. But as long as you keep your level head, as long as you keep your vision for the type of love life that you would like to move forward in and grow into, and make that, acknowledge that, and make that relevant and understanding, and hear the back and forth from the parties involved or the party involved, I think you stand a really good chance of help being a part of something special. And of course, if it's not going in that way, then you have no problem with releasing yourself and moving on. Let's see what else is happening here. We have, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Just literally going into everything what I'm saying. The Queen of Pentacles, she is committed to the investment. If she's going to put her time, her efforts, her sanity is what I'm hearing, her energy, her calendar system, her lifestyle into something, whatever the situation is, it has to make sense. It has to be true. It has to be part of her desires. It has to fit into the framework where she sees herself going and expanding, and stabilizing. With this pentacle, she is hands-on. She's involved in this relationship, and this is you. If you're going to commit, you're going to be in it. You're going to be like the best partner ever, basically. And you just don't want your efforts to be in vain. So this is a clear focus on, if you're going to do this, you're going to put your all into it. You're not. It's not half in, half out. It has to be. You have to see the significance. And that's why I said you have no trouble. Leaving a situation if you have to, but you are giving it a fair chance if they would also, or the parties would also give it a chance. You know. Let's see what else is happening in your love life. Clarification for the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, the Emperor. My goodness. And again, this is coming through now in two parts in that regard, whereby some of you are going to be like this Knight of Wands. I sense there's an aspect that by even turning to the Emperor, and they're going to respect. The Emperor's going to respect where this Queen is coming from. It changes the fly by night just for fun or whatever have you with the Knight of Wands into someone like more mature, seeing the vision for the future, not just like a short term rant and trant type thing. You yourself, as you present yourself, as you make things understood, if they give it the chance and it brings a certain place there, this night is going to turn into the more mature. They're going to see a future and certain possibilities, which they did not necessarily initially come in with the thought process, but you gave the option, and it's like they realize certain things within themselves, whereby they have been open for something more in a certain way, but they didn't know when it might reveal itself. They weren't forcing anything. They were just going with the motions and a type of love dynamic in their life. But they said, like, if they see something real, they would give it an actual shot. Um, so you yourself, with the Queen of Pentacles, has shown the worth in your marriage. Like, you are quality, and it's made this person reconsider his entire um, like cycle in his life, is what I'm hearing. By the way, I say his and her and all that kind of stuff, but this is not, this is gender neutral, so you can fit yourself wherever you have it here. And some of you, Aquarius, this is also you, so for some of you, whereby you will then, after you've garnered a certain focus in yourself, if you have to move on with love for yourself, you're going to take command of your life and just continue to move on. You can satisfy your life until the right capacity comes along for you to actually invest into. Okay, so if it doesn't present itself, you're just going to transform into the emperor, take a hold of your life, the abundance, your work, your personal health, your love capacity in your heart, and satisfy that in the way that you have always been, so that you continue moving on until the right individual or individuals present themselves. So, you know, if it's the relationship part, that was that part of that message. If you're single in certain respects, and and moving on, if it's not going somewhere, or possibly starting something, or in some type of capacity, this is how you're going to be moving forward. Let's see what the further clarifications have to say. Yeah, Queen of Wands. So for some of you, this is definitely going to be complimentary. Like I said, they're going to really connect with you. So the Queen of Pentacles meets the Queen of Wands. This is fiery passion, and this is also in part you, how you'll be feeling as well. I'm also saying seeing that it also complements an oxymoronic vibe of the Emperor, because it's like sometimes Aquarius is like, um, even in if some of you didn't see an option, or even were rejected or something like that, you shake it off, and it's like you still get excited for living your freedom and your peace and moving forward with your plans. It's like it doesn't stop your shine. That's definitely for some of you. Um, but it's like, if this moves forward in a relationship or opportunity, they're going to be very passionate, and so are you. And of course, you have a level head right here as well with the Queen of Pentacles. But this Queen of Wands is going to be a lot of fiery passion, a lot of more than likely a lot of adult activity. There's going to be a focus. You want to focus on each other. You want to wake up in the morning seeing messages. You want to go to sleep at night and seeing the last message from this person. You want to plan for events and parties and random outings, and that's what's going to happen. They're really going to pour into you and you into them. So especially after the talk and acknowledgments and all of this complicated energy is garnered. I'm also seeing the black cat. I don't always see the black cat in this, but I'm seeing it for this reading, which is interesting. There's going to be a relaxed, very almost like universal luck type energy that comes in and just elevates things to quirky. I'm hearing quirky happenstance of favor. That's what I'm hearing. I would not be surprised if the Wheel of Fortune comes and shows itself, because of how I felt about the black cat. But yeah, it's like your energies will create another spark in reality, that reality starts singing and doing for more for you in this connection. Let's see what your Kipper card has to say, and we have, yeah, community. There we go. See, that's that. This can work as a as a Wheel of Fortune card, but community. So you're going to get favor. Y'all are going to get favor on so many levels. Even in loving yourself, you get favor. But if you were like in that relationship, that spark, that connection, it creates a lot of favor in your family, friends, random people, random situations, businesses, all that kind of stuff. It elevates your world, and it also expands your vibration of heartfelt energy. What I'm hearing with the community too, there is a, how do I put this? It's almost like a inner nurturing of your self-confidence, self-esteem. You may be venturing in certain, or you will be venturing certain aspects that you may have not necessarily, been comfortable in going into, or doing, or trying, but this will open those doors for you to be even more expansive, should this relationship take off in that way. And again, even if it doesn't take off, it's still going to be a lot of favor coming upon you while you continue to nurture yourself, and perhaps even consider new things for yourself while you wait for that significant individual or individuals, depending on the type of relationship it is. Let's see what else is happening in your love life. Yeah, Page of Cups. There you go. See, this is really hitting the spark here. So the Page of Cups is coming through Aquarius. It's like you're gonna, kind of question reality at this point. It's like, is this the one? Is this real? Is this really happening? You're going to be very excited. And this connection is truly hitting your heartstring on, I'm hearing, every level, intellectually, your heartfelt, emotionally, spiritually, and then some. It's going to really nurture this side which has been starving, is what I'm hearing, has been dehydrated, and you're going to be filled on so many levels. It's a great start. You're going to be taking it slow, yes, but slow in certain capacities, fast in other capacities. But it's just a blessing, is what I'm hearing. It's absolutely incredible. And again, that's definitely come through with those of you who will be entering this relationship or further cultivating a relationship that went to another level. But even so, if it's single, if you're single and this goes through in that single way, this is you further discovering your health, yourself, your peace, your joy, and further establishing your life. You're going to be very happy about the direction that you're going. Okay, so it really does move in a positive flow, no matter where you fit on this reading. Further clarification, yeah, King of Pentacles, and that's you graduating from the Queen to the King. You'll be establishing certain things that further garner your success in life on so many levels, so where you can delegate certain things and build up your self-worth, self-reputation, business, and move into bigger dynamics that really satisfy your dreams and your goals. You're going to be feeling so accomplished and much more happy, and you're even more you're gonna get even more. What I'm hearing is people wanting to be with you, wanting to be in your graces, wanting to get to know you. But you're gonna be very discerning about who gets into your energy. And I'm speaking in the singlehood of things. But those of you who get into the relationship aspect of things, all that is still going to happen, but more so you're going to elevate, transform, is what I'm hearing, into another mature version of yourself, which you have not seen yet. You have not tasted it yet, but you will. And very successful. And on so many pages. It's absolutely amazing. Let's see what the further clarification has to say. Yeah, Seven of Cups. You're gonna be spoiled for choice. It's just so much that's gonna be coming up, which is interesting because it's like this is a love reading, but it's like coming through with lifestyle, business as well, family, friends, and adventure and travel, means, resources, time. You'll have a lot of choice. This connection helps further a lot of things along, as well as you loving yourself in the single dynamic. If you're going to be single in this, it really frees you to open your mind to further expand on so many levels and invest and grow. I love it, actually. Let's see, Aquarius, your Kipper card is Message of Concern. So there may be something here while you're getting up and about where you may have to make a certain particular choice. It's nothing untoward, is what I'm hearing, but it can challenge you. Okay, but I sense you'll be well prepared and you won't be alone in which to tackle this. Okay, I think it's a small kind of I wouldn't say annoyance. I almost feel like it's something that just something that needs to be addressed that may take a little bit of your time and effort, but you'll be well equipped to handle it. And also those of you in the relationship, you'll be well supported as well. So let's take a look at your angel message, first one, and we have get more information. And again, that's around here. Remember, with those complicated discussions, really getting an understanding of how things are and how things are going to move, how things look between you and the other individual, possibilities and stuff like that. And then we have your next angel message, and that's saying no need to worry, which I love, especially because of what's been happening here and moving forward, and how we ended over here with the mission of concern. Like I said, it's nothing really untoward, but it's no need to worry, because you'll be moving either single or either in a relationship. It does not matter, Aquarius. You are moving in a very positive direction. Okay, you'll know where it resonates for you. Okay, so Aquarius, this has been your love reading. I hope it was beneficial. Please remember to subscribe to the YouTube page, and please consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does help support the growth and development of the channel. I wish you the best. Bye. Hi, thank you so much for being a part of the channel. I really hope the reading was beneficial and uplifting, encouraging for you. I hope to see you back here real soon. Otherwise, I wish you the best. Bye.